You can do it. Come on. I'm gonna jump. Big jump. Yay. Skippy's waiting for breakfast or her water bowl. But I can't give her either one because she has to go in for her dental cleaning and her foot surgery. Oh, she's laying right near where her stuff usually is, wondering what's going on. You're breaking my heart, Skippy. I'm sorry, I can't give you breakfast this morning. I'm not eating breakfast either. I can't eat in front of you if you don't have your breakfast. Oh, buddy. The itchy ears, huh? Made your ears itchy. I know I can't give you breakfast. Well, Skippy's been at the vet about 4 hours now. I just got a call from the vet. Said everything seemed to go really well. They removed the little mass on her foot. They cauterized it. And they finished pretty much with her dental cleaning. They were polishing it when she called me. And she did say that they found a crack in one of her molars. Doesn't seem to have gotten down into like the root or whatever. And they could leave it as it is and just keep a watch on it every 6 months. Or they could go ahead and remove it now since she's still under. And I elected to just have them remove the tooth because I don't want to risk getting an infection in there and maybe between 6 months or whatever that we don't catch it and it gets, gets worse or something like that. So I figured it was best while she's under to go ahead and pull the tooth. So unfortunately she's going to lose another tooth, poor thing. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So it is currently about 20 to 1. I've been reading for a little bit, not a whole lot. I took a bit of a break just to watch a video, but glad to hear that at least went well, so keep your fingers crossed the second part goes good, and we'll have her back soon, hopefully. They said possibly around 3 o'clock, so I'll let you know in my next update. Sleepy's coming home. A little sleepy still. Come on. A little sleepy. Yeah. Oh. She's resting in my lap. Alright, it's now 5:45, just a little Skippy update. She did manage to eat a little bit of dinner. We made her some rice and chicken, really chopped up fine and nice and soft and mushy, so gave her a little bit of that. She downed that pretty quickly, looked around for more, and gave her a little bit more. So her appetite is as usual, still strong. Hasn't drank water, but she had enough, I think, moisture in the rice, so that should be good. Right now she's downstairs kind of resting, and I'll be joining her shortly, and I'm sure she'll want to crawl into my lap. In terms of reading, I so far got only about like 40 pages of my book read. The Girl Who Circumnavigated, etc., etc. I'm going to say that title every single time. It's ridiculous. So only 40 pages of that, and I read a little bit of The Duke's Children, which I'm going to continue right now, since I'm going to be downstairs and I'm not going to be in bed where I have to read the other book. Silly. So this one stays here. Anyway, yeah, off to reading. Right. Alright, it's day 5 of the readathon. Skippy had a little bit of a restless night, got up twice in the middle of the night, walked into the kitchen, looked around, went back to bed. I'm like, does she need to go out? Does she need water? Nothing. I don't think she knew. I think she was still a little groggy. Anyway, so day 5, Yesterday I finished off reading The Girl Who, etc. I think I read a total of just 46 pages. Couldn't really focus too much. A little tied up with Skippy, you know, a little too busy there. So I had a real hard time focusing, and I was just tired as well. I only ended up reading like about 10 pages of The Duke's Children, so overall 56 page count for day 4 wasn't great. Today I'm going to work early because back to the remodel, and I won't be back till about 5 o'clock, so it's going to be a limited reading time again. Maybe I'll read a bit of my break, so we'll see.
It's supposed to be tongue out Tuesday, not tongue out Friday. What a tongue. Really big tongue. It's so cute.
Okay, it's about 5:45, back from work, had some dinner, waiting for Skippy to do her business, and I'm going to go downstairs, have some coffee, and try to get some reading done, because I only read about, 12 pages of A Duke's Children. She didn't do her business. Gotta go get her. Good morning, guys. Day 6. Didn't get a lot of reading done yesterday. I think I read a total of 25 pages between this one here and The Duke's Children, so I really got next to no reading done at all. Last night, I don't know, I spent time just watching YouTube videos, and I did start watching The Duke's Children on YouTube, the first part, and I noticed a difference right away with the main character who shouldn't be there. So that was a bit of a change. I don't know, I don't like the fact that they've changed it from the original text, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I leave for work in about a half an hour, so I'm there 8 to 4, and when I come home, I'll try and get some reading done, hopefully in my break first, and then again, I'll probably pick it up The Duke's Children when I come home, and then all I've got is tomorrow to at least try and finish this book, so I could say I at least finished 2 books during this readathon. Otherwise, I feel like I haven't really accomplished much at all this time. But hopefully you guys are doing better if you are participating in this readathon. I'll see you later.
What?
This is her typical after dinner chore here of like wiping her face on her pillow. See, I know you don't sleep in it anyway, right? You sleep in my bed. You digging at China? Good dream there, Skippy. Alright, getting ready to settle down in bed and read my book. And Skippy's already settled down. Night, Skippy. See you guys in the morning. This is Skippy's soft meal for her teeth right now. So we got her on rice, some chopped up chicken. I put in some carrots and broccoli in there before her. And she really likes it. She gobbles it right down, don't you, buddy? Here you go. Get your food. There you go. Good job. Booktube, what are you doing in my sock drawer?
Jeez.
Alright, it's day 7, last day of the readathon. Not Skippy. Plus I gotta work tonight. I close. So I only have this kind of early morning, early afternoon reading, and then a little bit at my break time. Day 6 wasn't too good. A little better than day 5, where I only read 25 pages. An embarrassing 25 pages. Yesterday I only read 48 pages, so not even doubled it, but at least it was an improvement. I'm hoping to do better today, but again, I don't have that much time to read between, walking Skippy and having lunch and everything before I take off. I did spend a bit of time last night where I could have been reading, unfortunately. Instead, I was watching the adapted version of this on YouTube. It's a 3-part kind of mini-series, I guess. They've done all of the Palliser novels I found available on YouTube, and this 3-part one, it's not bad, but the 3rd part is the final part, and I'm already like a third of the way in, and it hasn't spoiled anything in the book yet. I still have this much more of the book to go, and it's different too, because one of the main characters, as this book opens, has already died, and everyone's sort of grieving the loss of this person, and how that affects their lives as they continue within the story. Yet it's only just happened in this 3rd part, so everything is a little bit different. The focus seems to be in a different person, where at first, to me, even though it is all about the Duke's children, it seemed kind of starting out with the Duke's daughter, and her desire to marry a certain person, and how her father, the Duke, is not happy with that and is doing everything to prevent that union, and that seemed to be like the main focus, and then sort of the other brothers and stuff, and their problems. But now it seems to be more focused on his oldest son, Lord Silverbridge, and I don't know, it just changed the whole balance of the story in this adapted version, so I don't know if I like it. I feel a little bit more sympathy to the Duke in this one than I do in the televised, whatever version it was. So, yeah, but it's okay. I'd like to one day maybe watch all of them and see how they did the other adaptations as well from the earlier novels. But, yeah, so I only read 10 pages out of The Duke's Children, and I don't know, it was 20 pages out of that, and then 28 pages out of this one yesterday, so I'm hoping to do much better than that. At least I'll have to hop on bed and read some more of this one before I leave for work, and then I'll take this one with me. Probably read it on my ebook, though. So yeah, last day. Last Skippy. Last day of the readathon.
What? I'll go in the car. Okay, go park. One big caterpillar.
Well, it's a soggy Monday morning. It's just been raining a little bit, so we have a little bit of a break, so I thought I'd take Skippy out for a walk. This is the day after the readathon. Yesterday, day 7, I managed to read just 62 pages total between The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente, and The Duke's Children by Anthony Trollope. I did manage to finish watching the film adaptation, or the mini-series of The Duke's Children. but obviously did not finish the classic, the actual book. I still have maybe a third of it to go. I didn't anticipate finishing that for this readathon, but I did want to, since I was already reading it, I wanted to make it a part of it. As for the other book, The Girl Who, etc., I only got through about half of that book. I am enjoying it a lot more than I did initially. I didn't quite like the character at first, but now I feel much more sympathetic towards her, and I'm beginning to like her a lot more. This book definitely has a Wizard of Oz / Alice in Wonderland feel to it. And I like the adventures and the various creatures and characters that she's been encountering, and find it pretty interesting. So overall, 62 pages for day 7, a total of 480 pages for the readathon. Not really great. I didn't have as much reading time as I would have liked, but even some of the time that I did have available, I didn't utilize it the best that I could have. I kind of got distracted from time to time watching YouTube videos or whatever. Or taking care of Skippy, but yeah, I could have put much more time into the reading than I actually did. I only completed one challenge, which was read a book with purple on the cover. So not really great overall. Hopefully you guys, if you participated, did better than I did. But still, it was fun. It was fun to challenge these quirky challenges that they come up with. Probably the hardest one this time was reading the book in one spot, which was The Girl Who, the Catherine and Valente book. Just reading in bed, because by the time I got into bed, sometimes it was like I didn't have that much reading time because I was coming home really late from work, and then I just wanted to go to bed. I didn't want to start reading at like 11 o'clock at night. Even one of the mornings I had to get up again the following morning at 5 in the morning, so I really didn't feel like reading at that point. So maybe I didn't pick the best location for that, but who cares? Anyway, it was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlogs. When I finish this walk, hopefully get around this block, Skippy speed, you know, before the rain comes back again. So, doesn't look good, but we may be drenched. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching these, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I think your feet got a little orange, Skippy. Yeah, we both got a little wet.